Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all. I'm still doing my food favorites here in the month of March. I got about 3 or 4 more to do. Here's one here, y'all. My mama used to make, and I make on a regular basis. I love. It's pork steaks, not pork chops. Pork steaks. The reason I fell in love with pork steaks, you can, but growing up in the store, it was usually pork, or pork chops, of course. Pork chops was the normal. So when my daddy would kill a hog, had it processed, when the meat come back, of course we had pork chops in there, but when they had pork steaks in there, y'all, with the little bone on it like this, I thought that was the best part of the pig that I ever seen. And my mama used to smother them with peppers and onions, just like I'm supposed to do now, and serve with rice or sometimes mashed potatoes as well. But this is what I'm gonna do. My smothered pork steaks, what I got right here, and I got some peppers and onions. I'm gonna saute in there, and serve with some white rice. I'm telling y'all, this is what I absolutely love. Another one of my meals I love. Y'all say, everything you do, fried and smothered. That's how I grew up eating in the South, y'all. Smothered, fried. That's what we did. And I got a couple more that ain't smothered and fried, but I'm gonna share with you as well before the end of the month is over. So anyway, like I said, y'all, I got some pork steaks right here. Very simple, y'all know me. Salt and pepper. That's it. I'm not gonna put too much salt and pepper in here because I got some pork base here. I'm gonna add in there when I make my gravy. See, I got some pork base, which is like this, real 45. Got a lot of salt in it. And I got some instant au jus that I got from a food show last summer. It's gonna make it a little brown and give it a little bit more flavor. So anyway, first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna get some flour. I got some flour over here in the bag. Y'all know how I do it. The dirty flour lady, y'all tell her to get ready. Cause she's gonna be really mad today. Cause I'm gonna use some dirty flour when I make my gravy. Now there's a debate out there, who is the real dirty flour lady? Is it Gina or is it Lady Vivi? But I really think it's Janet. That's just my opinion, who the dirty flour lady is in disguise. So anyway, let me move y'all over here to the pot here. And I'm gonna saute this here in the pot. Not saute it, but brown it off here in the pot here. Y'all see I got a lot of oil in there. That's what I want because I want that oil for my gravy. So we're gonna brown this off. Gonna get a little sear on it, both sides. Just like you do any other smothered item. And once you get it all browned off, we're gonna take it out. Put our peppers in there, get them nice and sauteed off. Then we're gonna put our gravy together. Put it in the oven about 2 hours, y'all. While that 2 hours is going, we're gonna be making us some rice. And that's it, y'all. It's gonna get no better than that. Some smothered pork steaks, and white rice. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. I'm taking out the last of the pork chops here. See that? See how pretty those are, y'all? We'll set these right here in the back here. Move this lid over here to the side. Now, all I'm gonna do now, y'all, we're gonna put these peppers and onions in here, right in this oil. Get them sauteed off there. You want to add some garlic, you can. You don't care what kind of peppers you got. I just happen to have some green left over. What I want to do, I want to time to get all these yum-yums out the bottom of this pot. Then we're going to add a little dirty flour in here, y'all. Then we're going to add some water. Then I'm going to add my Worcestershire sauce. And then we're going to add our pork base. And at the end, I'm going to add this little au jus flavor in there. Gonna give it a little bit more color. We're gonna saute these down. My mama used to always make them with peppers and onions, y'all. Like I said, we use mashed potatoes, or she didn't have no Dutch oven. Of course, she used a pot, and she would put it in this. If I can grab this pot here, y'all keep looking at that. Y'all gonna hear a lot of noise over here. Y'all look past the noise. she was cooking in there. I still got her, still have her pot. See this? And she used to use this exact pot she used to use. I still have it, y'all. It's just sentimental to me. I got it before she passed away. Like, ooh, years before, because she quit cooking. She said, baby, you can have it. She got another one here as well. She got a smaller one here as well. See these? Y'all remember these? I don't know how old this pot is. You can see it's been through some wars there. But yeah, she gave these to me, ooh, way before she passed away. And I used them a lot until I fell in love with the Dutch oven and just changed the game. But yeah, but she's cooking right in here in these little pots here when she used to smell this stuff. Okay, y'all, got that cooked down enough now. Now we're going to add our dirty flour lady getting ready. Honey, he over here talking about old pot, but now he put some dirty flour in there, honey. Jeff over here, he's been using this dirty flour. He ain't learned. We're going to find out who the dirty flour lady is, y'all. Everybody say it's Lady VV. Some people say it's Gina. But I'm saying it's Janet from New Orleans. I think Janet is the dirty flour lady from New Orleans. So y'all leave in the comments who y'all think the dirty flour lady really is. So anyway, y'all, we're going to kind of cook this flour down here a little. When I say dirty flour, it's the same flour I use to bread the pork chops in. If y'all don't get that joke, that's a long-standing joke for many, many years. One day I'll sit down and tell you the story of it. Some of y'all get it, some of y'all don't. Okay. So we'll get that down, then we're going to add some water to this. Okay, we're going to make the gravy with this, y'all. Make the gravy with this. We got to season this bad boy up, though. Have to get the right tool for the job here. Get the right tool for the job here, Chef Jeffrey. Right tool for the job. Thin gravy. Okay, a little bit more water, and then we're going to add our other stuff to this. All right, now, like I said, we're going to add a little pork base to this. This stuff is salty, so that's why I didn't season my pork chops too much. And I'm going to check the seasoning on this after I add my pork base to this. Mix that in really good. It's going to give it extra flavor. Because I have beef base, I have chicken base, I have lobster base, depending on what I'm making, y'all. A little bit more. That should be enough, because this, like I say, this stuff is very salty. It doesn't take much to make it stretch. Lord, you talking about flavor. Now we're gonna add a little of this, just a little time. It's gonna give it a little color. It's like Kenna's Kitchen Bouquet. It's like Kenna's Kitchen Bouquet, but it's flavorful. I'll use trying to flavor it. So we're gonna mix that up in there. A little bit more in there, y'all. There we go. How pretty is that, huh? How pretty is that? Now we're gonna give this a little taste test. I'm sloshing this stuff all over my stove. I hate doing that. Okay. We're gonna give it a little taste test here, y'all. Need a little salt and pepper. A little bit more salt and pepper. Not much. Remember the pork chops have salt on them as well, which is going to carry over into this. Okay, y'all. I'm just kind of keeping this stuff all on the plate. Let me get my spoon here. See how pretty that gravy is? Now I'm going to add a little bit more water to this because I know as this cooks, it's going to thicken a little bit more. So add about that much more water to it. Because of the flour that's coming off the pork chop, is going to hit pork steaks. I'm sorry, going to thicken it. Now I'm going to do something I don't normally do. This memory of my mom, how she used to do it. I'm going to put black pepper in there. Of course, she used to do that. Put some black pepper in that gravy. She didn't use white pepper like I do. So I'm doing just like she would do it for me. I'm gonna turn this off. It's all turned off. How pretty that is, smooth that is. We got the homemade gravy right there. All I'm gonna do now, y'all, we're gonna put our pork chops back in the pot here. I keep saying pork chops, but y'all know what I mean. Put our pork steaks right down in there. And like my mom used to do, we're gonna go in the oven here. Put in there a couple of hours. Couple of hours. Yes, sir. We're gonna use all that. That's all flavor, y'all. All that flavor right in there. Okay. Push that down in there. We're going in there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And we'll be back. I'm gonna put some white rice on, some hot buttered rice, and we're gonna about to eat good here. We'll be right back. Old school smothered pork steaks with peppers and onions. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, y'all, it's been about an hour and a half in the oven. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my goodness. Look at this, y'all. This is my dream right here, y'all. Look at this. Definitely pork tender. Look how tender that is, y'all. It's almost falling apart. Perfect. It's not completely falling apart, which is perfect for me. Got the peppers and onions in there. You see how that... Get my ladle here. See how that gravy, not too thick, not too thin. I got my rice over here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make me a plate here, y'all. I'm gonna come back and I gotta show y'all how good it is, y'all. I gotta prove to y'all how good it is. One of my favorite dishes. So anyway, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my... Gotta have my hot sauce here, y'all. Look at this here plate. Look at them tender smothered pork steaks on there. Y'all see that? Got that hot buttered. Y'all know how I do my rice. Buttered white rice there. Good eating here, y'all. Good eating here, y'all. Gotta have a little hot sauce. Gotta put a little hot sauce on there. Don't judge me. Don't judge me for my hot sauce. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. So anyway, y'all, let's go in here. I mean, y'all can see how I just cut it with a just a fork. See how pork tender that is, y'all? I'm trying to get that fat off of that. And get that fat. I want that fat part. Get that fat part on there. Look at this here, y'all. Look at that. Going in. So good, y'all. So good. So you can make a meal with rice and gravy, right? Put some green beans with this, y'all. I'll tell you, you see how tender that is. Look at that. Pork tender with that rice. Look at that. Get a bite there. Get a bite. Look closer. So, other treat my mom used to make growing up, like I said, you get to butcher a hog, and the meat come back, and of course you had pork steaks, pork chops, but the pork steaks are my favorite. I don't know why, they just were, and still are today. So anyway, let me close this video out. If you like the video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media account, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TwitchTV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2024. Stop wishing, start doing. Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. And I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.